guys, today's Wednesday, which means Top 5 Wednesday time. For those of you who don't know, Top 5 Wednesday was created by Lainey at GingerReachLainey, and I will link her channel down below, along with the Goodreads group that contains topics and also the other Top 5 Wednesdayers. Today's topic is top 5 characters you wish you were more like. I like the personal aspect of this Top 5 Wednesday as it makes you look at yourself. What are some traits I wish I had more? What are characters that I enjoy to read about that I wish I was more like? Sometimes I can be quite scared just to go up to people and talk to them, even if I really want to talk to them, which is why I want to be more like Augustus Waters from The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. He clearly isn't scared of talking to anybody new. He meets Hazel, he likes her, and he immediately asks her out for a movie, and they fall in love, and then this book happens. Also, I just needed to put one of John's amazing characters on this list. So my 5th character I wish I was more like is Augustus Waters. A character I also had to put on this list is Pippi Longstocking from the books written by Astrid Lindgren. I only know how to pronounce her name in Dutch and it's Swedish. My 9-year-old self would really hate me if I hadn't put her on her list. She's my childhood idol and she's just amazing. If you've never read Pippi Longstocking's story, please do. There are 3 books written about Pippi Longstocking, and there are like multiple movies and TV series made about these characters. Our main character is Pippi, who is this really cute girl who doesn't want to grow up and who has a lot of freckles and bright orange hair that goes into how do you say these things? Braids, into braids, like this. And she has adventures with the 2 kids that live next door to her, Tommy and Annika, and she basically makes fun of all the adults. But she isn't only friendly, kind, loyal, and a very true friend, she's also very naughty, and that's just really cool. I really looked up to her when I was a kid, so I had to put her on this list. The 3rd character I wish I was more like is Miss Skeeter from The Help, written by Catherine Stockett. This book takes place in the 70s or 80s, I think, in the United States, when black people were discriminated everywhere. They had to raise the kids, but they weren't even allowed to use the same toilet as their white master. And this story is written from the point of view of a few different women, and one of them is Miss Skeeter. What I like about Miss Skeeter is that she sees something in society that she doesn't agree with. She doesn't agree with the way black women and black men too are treated, and she doesn't just notice this, she does something about it. She goes and talks with these women, and she even writes a book about them. I wish I was more like her, because there are quite a few things in society I don't agree with that I think should change, but I don't always do something about it. I may have an opinion, but I wish I could, just like Miss Skeeter, write a book about it. We're now at the 2nd place of characters I wish I was more like, and this is Luna from Harry Potter. I know this is the 5th book and she makes her first entrance in the 4th book, but I think my brother lent the 4th book to somebody as I can't find it, so which is why I will show the 5th book of Harry Potter. First of all, Luna is just freaking amazing and she's just wonderful and so cool. But I also wish I was more like her for a trait that some people may not very easily connect with her. She doesn't care. I mean, she's so completely herself, and never for one moment will she worry if people like her or not, if people think she's weird or stupid. She is just herself, without caring what anybody thinks of her, and I wish I was more like that sometimes. Next to that, she's always very honest, to the point where people get really awkward because of her honesty, and I think that's very important. Usually I don't want to hurt people's feelings, which is why I won't be honest with them, but I think that you should try and always be honest with somebody, even if you may hurt their feelings. Just try and say it in a nice way. And that's what I very like about Luna, and just let me say it again, I just love her. She's just amazing. And then for the 1st place, it didn't took me very long to decide who was the character I wish I was more like, and I think it's quite an obvious choice, but it is Hermione Granger from Harry Potter. Hermione is just my favourite character of all time. I completely adore her. I mean, she's just so amazing. First of all, she's very passionate about learning, which is something that I am too, but I wish I was more, and I wish I was as smart as she is, because that would be just very cool. But she's not only extremely smart, she's also a very true and loyal friend, and she isn't afraid to pursue what she believes in, which is a very good trait, I think. And sometimes I wish I was Hermione. She's just amazing and fabulous, and she's so kind and sweet and smart. And
also, have you seen my shirt? We are book 8 by the Harry Potter Alliance. I mean, Harry Potter's just my thing, and Hermione's just...
That's it for now. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you also made a top 5 Wednesday video, please don't be scared to link it below, as I'd love to see the top 5 characters you wish you were more like. If you didn't make a video, please just tell me your list in the comments. I would love to know that. For now, happy reading, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!